The weather is frightening, the thunder and lightning seem to be having their way. But as far as I'm concerned, it's a lovely day. The tune and the weather will keep us together, so I can honestly say that as far as I'm concerned, it's a lovely day, and everything's okay. Darling, isn't this a lovely day to be caught in the rain? You were going on your way, now you've got to remain. Just as you were going, leaving me all at sea. The wind broke, it broke, and oh, what a break for me. 'Cause I can see the sun up high, though we're caught in the storm. And I can see where you and I could be cozy and warm. Let the rain pitter patter, but it really doesn't matter if the skies are gray. Just as long as I can be with you, it's a lovely day. Day to be caught in the storm. I can see where you and I could be cozy and warm. Let the rain pitter patter, but it really doesn't matter if the skies are gray. Just as long as I can be with you, it's a lovely day. Long as I can be with you, it's a lovely day.
Hey, good evening. I'm glad to be with you tonight. Welcome to Live at Brad's, or Live with Brad and Samantha, or Live at the Hopkins house, or hanging out with a bunch of weird people on Tuesday night.
That's the best title.
Whatever it is, we're glad you're here with us for it. We just kind of look forward every week to getting together and playing. Sometimes we have some new stuff that we've worked on. Sometimes we just go back and do some old favorites. But it's always fun for us. We hope it's fun for you, too. So what do you think? What should we do now?
Better together. Or not.
I don't know if I remember.
Well, we don't have to. Intermission period.
It's been a really long time since I've done that one. No, I don't have
Okay.
it.
What about the country boy that turned into a city boy, but still is, now he's a city boy with the country blues? Box of red worms?
Yeah.
I guess I'm requesting hard ones.
To the river, got a cane pole in my got my red worms in a Maxwell House coffee can. I'm gonna sit under a shade tree by a riverbank where it's cool. Gonna sit and think and let this cork bob away my blues. Well, I wake up every morning, I pick peaches all day. On Saturday night we'll have a dance or two, we might waller in the hay. Now the only thing that ever killed my pa was this bad dude called old age. He said his last years was best years, and this is what he had to say. He said, boy, I worked this land all of my life, but things ain't been good for a while. Why don't you move to the city and make a little money? You might be the first one in the family ever to die with a smile. I took his advice. Well, things going well, but my friends are far and few. Whoever said a city boy can't have them country blues? Whoever said a city boy can't have them country blues? Whoever said a city boy can't have them country blues? Well, honey, he ain't talked to me and you. All right, your turn. What are you gonna do? What you gonna give us?
Homegrown alligator, see you later. Gotta hit the road, gotta hit the road. Something's changed in the atmosphere, unfamiliar. I could get used to this. Time flies by in the yellow and green. Stick around if you know what I mean. There's a mountain top that I'm dreaming of. If you need me, you know where I'll be. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like someone. Of the equator, navigator, gotta hit the road, gotta hit the road. Deep sea diving on the clock, everybody's having fun. I can get used to this. Time flies by in the yellow and green. Stick around if you know I'll be. There's a mountain top that I'm dreaming of. If you need me, you know where I'll be. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like someone. got two in the front, two in the back. We're leaving tonight and we won't come back. 'Cause time flies by in the yellow and green. Stick around if you know where I'll be. There's a mountain top that I'm dreaming of. If you need me, you know where I'll be. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like someone. So homegrown alligator, see you later. I gotta hit the road, gotta hit the road.
In the early morning rain, with $1 in my hand, and aching in my heart, and my pockets full of sand. I'm a long way from home, and I miss my loved ones so. In the early morning rain, with no place to go, out on runway number 9, big 707 just set to go, and I'm stuck here on the grass where the cold winds blow, where the liquor tasted good and the women all were fast. There she goes, my friend. She's rolling out last. Hear the mighty engine roar. See the silver bird take flight. She's a winging westward bound. High above the clouds she'll fly, where the morning rain don't fall and the sun always shines. She'll be flying o'er my home in about 3 hours' time. This old airport's got me down. It's no earthly good to me, 'cause I'm stuck here on the ground, cold and drunk as I can. Jump a big jet plane like you can an old freight train. So I'd best be on my way in the early morning rain. You can't jump a big jet plane like you can an old freight train. Well, I'd best be on my way early morning rain. All right. Yeah?
You should do that one.
Okay. Well, what are you going to do? Your voice is way better than mine, so you should be doing the most singing, and I should be doing the most playing.
We need to learn more songs where I'm playing.
So who's your favorite person right now to listen to?
Oh, good heavens. Been listening to a lot of Ella Fitzgerald and Louis Armstrong. Art Katie is good. I like Alec Benjamin.
Yeah.
I've been listening to a lot of country, like George Strait, John Party, Alan Jackson.
So you know any of their songs?
Okay, I was actually gonna, I know Ella Fitzgerald. I was gonna learn one called The Cowboy Lullaby about horses, but I didn't want to be that horse girl that not only talks about horses all the time, but also sings about them.
Yeah.
Mom said she thought it would be fine, but I felt bad learning it, so I didn't learn it.
Good.
I didn't learn it.
There's one George Strait one that you know. you remember?
Check yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It started way back in 3rd grade. I used to sit beside Emmylou Hayes. Pink dress, matching bow, and a ponytail. She kissed me on the school bus, but told me not to tell. Last night, across the monkey bars to the merry-go-round, and Emmylou got caught passing me a note. Before the teacher took it, I read what she wrote. Do you love me? Do you wanna be my friend? And if you do, well then don't be afraid to take me by the hand. If you want to, I think this is how love goes. Check yes or no. Now we're grown up and she's my wife. We're still like 2 kids with stars in our eyes. Ain't much changed, I still chase Emmylou up and down the hall, around the bed in our room. Last night I took her out in a white limousine. 20 years together, she still gets to me. I can't believe it's been that long ago that we got started with just a little note. Do you love me? Do you wanna be my friend? And if you do, well then don't be afraid to take me by the hand. If you want to, I think this is how love goes. Check yes or no. And do you love me? Do you wanna be my friend? And if you do, well then don't be afraid to take me by the hand. If you want to, I think this is how love goes. I think this is how love goes. Check yes or no. Check yes or no. Check yes or no. Yeah. How about Arcadia? What kind of songs do they have, or what's their music?
Who?
Arcadia. You said you've been listening to some of their stuff.
Arcady?
Arcady? Okay, what kind of stuff do they do?
Jazz.
Jazz?
Like piano.
Do you have any examples of their music
Not on guitar.
that you can play? All right, so what are you going to do next?
A country one.
Yeah? What is
Guess what happened to country is what it's called.
Okay.
It was a little off and I tried to fix it and made it even worse. Okay, well, I guess that'll do.
Play on this one while I fix the guitar.
I was like, I'll keep going.
There you go.
Thank you. When did boys trade Wranglers for skinny jeans? Start playing video games instead of working all week? What happened to farmer stands? A glass of sweet iced tea and a calloused hand. When did kids quit catching lightning bugs? Getting in trouble for tracking mud on the hardwood floor. There ain't no more forts left in these woods anymore. What happened to a lot of hard work for a little money? People on every pew on Sunday. Nobody had a lot, we were still lucky. What happened to praying for rain, still thanking God when it's sunny? Fishing even when the pond's too muddy. Those dirt roads make the trucks so dusty. Oh, happened to country? When did kids start staying out all night? Not making back up after a fist fight. What a da-da-da. And eating that corn fresh off the cob. When did people stop saying I love you? Helping their neighbors with a problem or two. When did this get so bad? I can't help but feel inside. What happened to a lot of hard work for a little money? People on every pew on Sunday. Nobody had a lot, we were still lucky. What happened to praying for rain, still thanking God when it's sunny? Fishing even when the pond's too muddy. Those dirt roads make the trucks so dusty. Oh, oh, what happened to country? Crazy, maybe that's the truth, but really I'm just longing to go back to our roots. What happened to a lot of hard work for a little money? People on every pew on Sunday. Nobody had a lot, we were still lucky. What happened to praying for rain, still thanking God when it's sunny? Fishing even when the pond's too muddy. Those dirt roads make the trucks so dusty. Oh, oh, what happened to country?
Nice.
I wrote the second part of that.
Yeah? Very cool. Your guitar's just fine.
It's the player that's bad.
There we go. Ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe, if you don't know by now. Ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe, it'll never do somehow. When the rooster's crowing at the break of dawn, look out your window, honey, and I'll be gone. You're the reason I'm traveling on. Don't think twice, it's alright. Ain't no use in turning on your light, babe, a light I'd never know. Ain't no use in turning on your light, babe, I'm on the dark side of the road. Still I'm wishing there was something you would do or say to kinda make me change my mind and stay. We never did too much talking anyway. Don't think twice, it's alright. use in calling out my name, gal, like you never did before. Ain't no use in calling out my name, gal, 'cause I can't hear you anymore. I'm thinking and I'm hoping as I'm walking down that road, I once loved a woman, just a child, I'm told. I gave her my heart, she wanted my soul. And don't think twice, it's alright. So long, honey babe, where I'm bound, I can't tell. Goodbye is just too good a word, babe, so I'll just say fare thee well. Well, I ain't saying that you treated me unkind. You could have done better, but honey, I don't mind. You just kinda wasted my valuable time. And don't think twice, it's alright. I ain't saying that you treated me unkind. You could have done better, but I don't mind. You're the reason this old boy don't walk the line. Don't think twice, it's alright. Don't think twice, it's alright. Yeah. Alright, you got one more that you want to do?
In the wee small hours of the morning, when the whole wide world's fast asleep, you lie awake and think about that boy and never ever think of counting sheep. When your lonely heart has learned its lesson, you'd be his if only he would call in the wee small hours of the morning. That's the time you miss him most of all. When your lonely heart has learned its lesson, you'd be his if only he would call in the wee small hours of the morning. That's the time you miss him